academic seminars, dozens of class cake assignments, and finishing homework at the last minute, we finally stumbled upon our very last day, graduation. A day that officially encompasses the end of high school and reminds us of the things we're leaving behind, such as the last of the pacer, the last of having a schedule from 8:20 to 3:10, and the last of asking to go to the bathroom. But this is also a day that marks many beginnings, such as the beginning of our chapter after high school, the beginning of a start to self-growth and discovery, and for many, the beginning of countless trips to Target for dorm essentials. But seriously, today marks a great milestone and accomplishment. So without further ado, good evening parents, relatives, siblings, school board members, our amazing principal, Mr. Wardle, teachers, friends, and a special good evening to the Buffalo Grove High School graduating class of 2025. Hi. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lena Hussein. This time last year, I was serving as a United States Senate page in Washington, D.C. As a page, I spent the semester in D.C. serving our nation's capital, delivering legislative correspondence throughout the Capitol complex, and maintaining the atmosphere of the Senate. Actually, ChatGPT didn't do too bad of a job writing that job description. But really, in my limited time within the real world, I've so far learned 3 valuable lessons that I will proceed to share with you. But just remember, I'm 18, and my only experience of real life was living in one protected by Capitol Police security 24/7. So first, always read the job description before committing. Seriously, know the rights that you sign away. Second off, you can't steam a suit while wearing it. Believe me, I've tried. Lastly, ask for help when you need it. I say this not as a piece of advice, but out of necessity, because I have first-hand experience in this department. During my first day on the job as a page, I was tasked with taking the attendance of senators heading to the Senate floor by calling in using a landline. But there was one issue. I didn't know how to operate a landline. So after frantically pressing many buttons and accidentally dialing Capitol Police, who also can give me a crash course in 2 minutes, and hung up on me, I ran to the office of my boss and told him that the phone was broken. Fortunately, he saw right through that lie. He then proceeded to give me a tutorial on how to use a landline. I told you this embarrassing story not just to encourage you to ask for help when needed, but because asking for help isn't an easy thing to do, especially if you are a resilient person. And we are a very resilient generation. Over the years, our resilience has shown greatly, such as when the great TikTok shutdown occurred on a random Saturday evening. Instead of shutting down and losing all hope, we swiftly adapted to watching Instagram Reels. Or how our patience was tested as the cafeteria cookie prices broke inflationary records, going from 25 cents to $1. Our demand still sustained. But most of all, our resilience is being greatly tested through accepting the known truth that comes with growing up, which is that nothing stays the same. In a world where it just seemed like we were learning how to write 3-sentence paragraphs, we found ourselves preoccupied with defining something called a thesis, learning to characterize what we aren't developed characters ourselves, and we often wrote about the complexities of those who don't share a fraction of the complexities that encapsulate who we are. Even as incomplete as we are, as we leave this world of high school and are thrust into a world of deadlines, seriousness, and more responsibility, we're left puzzled with questions. Some about more intricate matters, like how in a couple months you'll be asking your parents to Venmo you money for DoorDash. And some big ones, like figuring out how to familiarize yourself within a world suddenly scarce, a Friday night football, the morning announcements, spirit weeks, fire drills, and a daily routine. But just because we exist in an imperfect world with an imperfect sense of direction and imperfect qualifications shouldn't disqualify us from becoming the opportunists that we deserve to be in a society that we have yet to learn about. Because the truth is, we won't all take the same path. Some of us will go to college, some of us will serve our country, some of us will work, some of us will take a gap year, join a trade, become an influencer, or follow a dream that doesn't fit neatly into a spreadsheet or the plan of others. But every one of us has the potential, has the value, to discover the opportunity that awaits us. So if you take anything away from these 4 years, let it be this. Oh, the places you'll go. From walking to noodles to driving to canes. The amount of money we were spending literally drove our parents insane. The amount of money we were, from stressing about the essay in AP Lit, we somehow always came up with poetry at the last minute. The aroma of the sweet comfort a cafeteria cookie brought was nothing short of delight. It's the same feeling, those football games, homecomings, and unproductive study halls, events that we never thought would be out of sight. As we exit this world, we leave knowing Coach Marshall will continue to read every single word of those directions, even though they've been posted on Schoology. We're now embarking into an unknown world, where unfortunately the subscription won't be paid for no vote. You've heard 1,000 times before that you determine your future. So good luck to those pursuing the liberal arts. But seriously, be proud. Your younger self is looking at you with pride. So stay resilient, embrace the uncertainty, and please make sure to keep an open mind. Congratulations, and good luck to you, the class of 2025. Thank you.